arrived in this room, I did something that wasn't evil. I did something very nice. So everybody first put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Under one of the chairs in this room, we've taped a $100 American Express gift certificate. So reach under and see if you're the winner. I'm just kidding. There's no money. No, no. I told you I was evil. I was evil. Don't believe a word I say unless you can see it in front of you. So right now, I do have one thing I want to give away. One of these wonderful football jerseys from Hartlepool. Hartlepool. Who knows of Hartlepool? By a round of applause. I have no idea. Who cares about soccer? But we're going to give this shirt away, and it's going to be really easy. Believe me, it's true. Sure. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of questions. The final question will be for the shirt from the Austin Powers movie series. Okay. All right. So the first question's easy. How many Austin Powers movies are there? That is correct. Very good. All right. And who wrote the theme song for Austin Powers? Who? Anyone? Anyone? Quincy Jones. Very good. That was a good answer. We're warming you up for the big one. We're warming you up for the big one. And what kind of car did Austin drive? Oh, very good. All right. And here's the question for the shirt. My character, Dr. Evil, was based on a real person. Yes. Who said that? What is your name? Jeremy, you won the shirt. Come on up here and get it. All right. You see that? I'm a good host. Simon's not the best host. He doesn't give anything. Has Simon given anything away? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Jeremy, come on up here. Oh, we met last night. Jeremy, where are you from again?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Oh, that's right. We were talking about how cool Milwaukee is. That's Milwaukee. Yeah. That's the Native American for what a crappy town. Okay. This is for you. Do you play the European football? Do you do that? Hacky sack? Exactly. Exactly. And how's the meeting been for you?
It's been lovely. It's been a wonderful experience, great people, great information, and just, I'm very happy to be down here. And it's very lovely and evil at the same time.
Oh, good. I like that. Lovely and evil at the same time. So what's your number one takeaway other than the shirt?
I think the number one takeaway from every experience is that the business will only grow so as far as you do. So it always comes down to me and the personal growth and the development that I have to do for myself to continue to let this journey go further than I want it to be.
Wow, that's a mic drop moment. Give him a hand. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't have done better than that. Hold on, photo up.
Hey!
What? Oh. Simon, what? I thought I put the... Sorry about that. I was...
Complete and total, utter, boiled down, absolute...
It's much better when it's on, don't you think? You just do it from... Go ahead. You go ahead. Thank you so much. You were very nice. Don't you think this is a nice look for Simon? Okay. All right. I promise I won't interrupt anymore. Okay. It's okay.
Go
no.
now.
No, he gets very mean. He gets very mean.
Dick. Don't really think we do these things on purpose, do you? All right. There's a t-shirt. All right. I don't know. Interlopers, bloody dictators, and whatever else. I've lost my glasses. Not on my... Oh, they're on my head. All right. You ready for the next one? Yeah? Are you ready for the next one? Brilliant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, please, for Mr. Paul Goff.
I'm joining. Where's the 5 o'clock somewhere music, by the way? Cheers, everybody. Can we have the 5 o'clock somewhere music? It's 5 o'clock in England. It's my excuse. At 12 o'clock in America, it's 5 o'clock in England. All right, everybody signed up for Physio Funnels? Looks like we're ordering a few more t-shirts and bags. There's complaints. Complaints are in already. Fucking, there's people pushing in. There was a fight in the corridor. T-shirts don't fit me. You can stick your bag up your ass. We've had everything in the last 5 years. That fucking offer I gave you, and you're worried about a bag and a t-shirt that doesn't fit you. Welcome to running a business in 2023. The situation. Stephanie pushed in front of Wong. Eric's gone mad on the internet, by the way. Eric, I know. Eric is going nuts online, thinking he's missing out. Eric loves to buy something. Like he's like Tobias. He loves to buy stuff. Right, we're going to do Advanced Lead Generation Part 3. And this is going to be a nice session. At the end of this, I've got what I think is the best part of the weekend, right? I've got probably a 15, 20-minute marketing campaign for you. We're going to do it together, right? We're going to go through it together, and I've put something together. I've spent quite a bit of time thinking about it and kind of bringing it all together for you. So at the end of this, that's what we're going to finish off with, is some kind of, well, a fantastic ultimate trust building marketing campaign that I think every one of you in this room can implement and do, and I would love you to do it. And we'll set up some way of doing it together. So first and foremost, I want you to give a massive, can we have the smoke ready as well, please? A massive welcome to the stage. Let me tell you about this lady. I've worked with this lady for about 6 or 7 years. I flew to her clinic in San Jose 6 years ago, and I did a talk for her staff in her clinic, 25-ish staff. And Kim was at the very start of her journey of moving out of a very heavy insurance business in a marketplace that didn't pay well in California, rent ridiculously high. And Kim had this kind of Titanic type business that we needed to turn around and needed to be moved in order for it to get to where she is today. And she's just done amazing. I love sharing with you people that the underdog, let's call her the underdog, right? And it's a bit like Joanne. I just think, like, there's people out there in life who kind of, they're shouting, you know who they are. And there's even people in these communities you probably know the name of, and you probably know them, and you've heard the stories about them. But there's a few people that are just the underdogs, right? In a lovely way, I mean that she just keeps her head down. She gets on with making big decisions about her business. And I absolutely just love her, love everything about her. I love being with her. She's in CEO. She's been with me for years. She was one of my first ever clients. And to see the success that she's having now in a very, very tough marketplace in California. She's moved almost completely out now of insurance. And in the last CEO session, she came down and she was almost visibly, there was relief in her face. And she's just like, I can't believe how much I'm saving. I can't believe the expenses I don't need to pay. And I can't believe I don't have to do this. And I said, you know what? I need to put you on stage. I need you to come on stage for 10, 15 minutes, share your story, hopefully inspire you guys, which is what we're about. Even if you're not in insurance, just pay attention to the story, the courage, all of the things that we spoke about all across this weekend. Somebody who took a massive decision and a few years later has got herself to where she wants to be in her business, and still work to do, of course, there is for us all, but she's doing incredible. Please give a nice warm round of applause, a massive round of applause. Kim Gladfelter. Kim, coming up. Can we get the smoke? Come on in, come on in. How are you? I'm going to have a nice margarita while you talk. Perfectly timed this this session. So Kim, tell us a little bit about your business, your backstory, you know, when we first met, where the business was, and then we'll try and get to where you are today and some of the decisions you've had to make to get your business to where it is today.
Okay, so we first met in 2015, so I've been in the program since 2015. And I was about 1% out of network at that point. And I really wanted to be a cash, or as much of a cash practice as I could be. And I gradually dropped several insurances, one at a time. I would just, every quarter, I would look at one, whatever my lowest reimburser was, and I would drop that insurance. And then I just kept doing it, and I got more confidence in it. My staff got more confident in it. And then over time, I just had, most recently, I just had Medicare and then one good contract left. And Medicare, the problem was Medicare was a huge contract and we couldn't ever get it down very, very well. So it was about, it ranged between 30 to 40% of my business.
So round of applause. For the people that did the pre-day with me, this is Kim who I spoke to you about and said that you need to talk to. I know there's people who are in a similar situation that you were 5 or 6 years ago. So this is the lady you need to speak to tonight. What's been the biggest challenge then that you've faced to get to where you are today?
So I think the biggest challenge was I wanted to drop Medicare because I knew that, I mean, it was getting to be a bigger and bigger gap. It was getting to be, they were $100 a visit lower than what our cost for a visit was. I mean, our revenue. Yeah, so basically we needed to, over the course of the last couple of years in particular, the operating costs went up so much. And then when I would have, we were just barely breaking.
Do you mind sharing your rent monthly?
It's about 20,000. Yeah, so.
It's California, right?
Yeah.
San Jose, you couldn't probably pick a higher cost place to live, I would imagine.
Right, and payroll is higher there too.
Yeah.
So anyway, so last summer, not this very last summer, but the summer before that, when everybody wanted to go on vacation after the pandemic, I just went into so much debt. And then this summer, when I had a similar situation where a lot of people went on vacation and just having so much volume issues with trying to get the volume up so that our cost per visit could go down enough to keep Medicare, it just wasn't working. No matter what I did, somebody would get sick, someone would get injured, a PT would get injured, I had to fire a PT. There was just always something that got in the way. And then I just realized that my pain point got high enough that I just had to drop Medicare. And I just I went to my CEO meeting, decided, I had talked to my staff before that, and I had a really passionate discussion with them that came from my heart about what, how this was going to help them to be able to pay them better, to have a better quality work environment. And then I went to CEO, and literally right when I came back, we dropped out of Medicare. And it was at that time 30 to 40% of my business.